Hello, hello. I believe today is day 57. I stayed up so late last night reading that book that I mentioned, The Choice. Almost done with it. I'll probably finish it tonight. Read a bunch today too. So I stayed up too late reading it last night. It was pouring rain this morning. We had no plans. We knew the weather was going to be yicky, so we didn't make any plans to go do anything. So I specifically, Anna was like, if you want to sleep in or whatever. So I stayed up super late. So I slept in. I didn't even come out until about 10 o'clock. And then we had a low-key morning. I'm trying to remember. We looked at my train ticket to go up to Stockholm and worked it out with my Aunt Maria, who's driving up from Gothenburg to pick me up at the train station to take me out with them, because they're going to spend time up at the country house on Ringsör too. And I have decided that I'm canceling the Oslo part of my Norway trip. So it was initially going to be leave Stockholm on the 22nd via train to Oslo, spend 3 days in Oslo, then train to Bergen, 3 days in Bergen, and then fly to Amsterdam. And after looking at the train schedules and even the prices of the trains, I just feel like I'm going to get more out of spending 3 extra days here in Sweden with my family. So I am booking a flight, which is actually cheaper than a train ticket, to fly from Stockholm directly to Bergen, so just to skip Oslo, and it'll give me 3 extra days, plus it'll eliminate 2 full days of train travel. So I'll, in total, be kind of gaining 5 days overall. So that's what I've decided to do. So I just need to buy the plane ticket. Want to talk to my aunt and uncle again tomorrow just to confirm everything as far as the dates go, but then buy the plane ticket, less than $100. So we did that. Magnus also helped me with some of the citizenship stuff. So it turns out when you're 22, if you don't pick your primary resident country, from Sweden's perspective, it defaults to wherever you live. So my American citizenship, but they do allow dual citizenship. So Magnus said when he went to do it, long after he was 22, he found out it was still in the system. You just had to reactivate it. So I'm hoping that that's the situation for me too. He got me all the forms online and we looked at everything. Some of the stuff that they want to have on there though, they essentially need to know that you're not just trying to get Swedish citizenship to take advantage of the social programs and those kind of things. And so they ask certain questions like, how often have you been to Sweden over the last however many years? Do you speak the language? And all that stuff. So we started looking back through, I have all of my family photos that my mom took growing up. So we started looking at some of those, did a share screen and had those up on the TV this evening after dinner. And it was amazing to be sitting there with Magnus and Anna. He's 5 years older than I am. And so he has some memories of certain people and places a little bit better than I do from that period because I was really little. And so it was really cool to look at all the pictures. And there's some of them they had never seen. And so there's a bunch of them of Magnus when he was little too. So Anna was really happy to see that. We went to dinner out at the golf course during the day. Anna finished painting. I read my book most of the afternoon. It rained a lot, so yicky weather. Did finally get caught up on all of these videos. I have been doing the videos daily, but I haven't been uploading them. So I did 1 last night and then 4 this morning. So I think I'm all caught up. So I'll upload this one tomorrow and then hopefully I'll be able to stay on track. I'm a little worried that with just being with family and kind of not doing big touristy things that everybody's going to be bored of listening. So I'm trying to provide like, oh, we talked about this, or here's a plan or whatever. So hopefully it's not boring, but for me, it's going to be amazing to have for the memories. So I apologize to those of you who watch for the entertainment value of my touristing experience. Haven't had much of that over the last week or so. One hard part of looking at all those pictures is seeing the pictures of Daniel and of my mom. So my mom with her Alzheimer's is no longer able to share in these memories and, you know, give me commentary on some of the experiences and stuff, which is really hard. And then seeing the pictures of Daniel when he was little He was so freaking cute and such a happy little kiddo. He just, the biggest, most wonderful smile you've ever seen on that little guy's face. And I miss him. It's hard to look at those and not miss him. I think about him all the time, and it makes me happy to share memories with him. And it was nice to sit there with Magnus, and he shares similar kind of love. He remembers that happy, sweet little boy he was when he was little. So, miss you, brother. On a lighter note, I got snacky, so I grabbed a couple pieces of limpa. This is the amazing bread in Sweden that I've been eating since I was a little kid. I don't know how to describe it, it's just bread, but for some reason it is full of amazing memories. I don't have any caviar on it right now, I'm just eating it plain, but hooray. And then I mentioned that I went insanely overboard on Swedish candy, so I thought you might be amused to see this. I may or may not have dumped all of the candy, all the different varieties, into this massive gallon-sized bag. So this is a gallon, I think, size bag full of my favorite Swedish candies. So we got salty bilar, which are cars, skolkrit, which is like sidewalk chalk, but it's licorice, and then pebbers, which are the world's greatest licorice, and salty monkeys, and the other one is just an assorted mix. So anyways, thought you'd be amused, and those of you who judge me, haha, I don't care. I'm eating all my favorite candies in the whole world. And on that note, I will say good night.
Ja. Okay, we've just returned from eating dinner. Anna has made her presence known. And so here the chickens go. All right, we gotta go check for eggs real quick. Okay. Two. We have to check the other land as well.
This one are the black ones.
Okay.
This is an old lady.
Old lady.
Yep.
Old lady chickens. We have two there and one there.
5 again today.
Yeah,
Or did I take one this morning? No. I don't think I did. No, I didn't.
here, chickens.
Someone's not laying.
Uh-oh.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I literally just collected the eggs and it was sunny a minute ago. And now we have this loveliness.